Money isn't the problem. It's what we've made money mean. Say that 3 times fast. A little bit of a tongue twister. This morning, nestled between a cat meme and a carousel of discount codes, my feed served up the usual chaos cocktail. A viral video declaring that there's no such thing as an ethical billionaire. A resurfaced post celebrating Ruth Gottesman, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, Ruth Gottesman's $1 billion donation to the Albert Einstein College of Medicine. And a woman singing about how rich people are the root of all evil, snapping her fingers and seducing the algorithm with her gorgeous voice and low-vibe message. I could feel the charge pulsing through it all. Rage wrapped in righteousness, exhaustion wearing satire as an armor, even a flicker of reverence tucked inside that $1 billion act of generosity. So much energy, so many assumptions. And underneath it all, a dissonance we haven't fully named. So let's take it from the top. There's no such thing as an ethical billionaire. Is that true? Maybe. But it's also lazy analysis. It's easier to decry what we think we never become than to face our own power and potential. What if instead of armchair philosophizing about them, and yes, I am using the finger quotations, them, we focus on becoming the first of our kind, a wealthy rebel with integrity, a resourced leader with vision, a rich person who gives a damn and puts their money where their revolution is. Because let's be real, every time we demonize wealth, we plant seeds of self-sabotage in our own garden. And here's the part most people miss. Money is simply energy, and energy is infinite. It doesn't run out. It expands, it flows, it moves with clarity, alignment, and conviction. So when you're repelling money, you're blocking the flow of infinite possibility through your life. This isn't about greed, it's about capacity. And if there is a part of you that believes wanting more than you need is selfish or greedy, but also lights up at the idea of having overflow, giving generously, and building your vision with ease, then you're sitting on a ticking time bomb of cognitive dissonance. That misalignment will leak. It will leak into your pricing, into your boundaries, into your ability to receive without guilt. Let's be clear. More than enough is not a sin. It's a strategy. It's a frequency. It's a sacred, supported state of being. And yes, overflow can fund scholarships, support single moms, and seed movements. But you don't have to earn it through sacrifice. You're allowed to want beauty, luxury, ease, joy without justification. You are allowed to buy the lake house and heal your lineage. You are allowed to want the $10,000 handbag just because it makes you feel powerful. Desire isn't dangerous. Denial is. And then there's Ruth. In February 2024, Ruth Gottesman, widow of the investor David Gottesman, donated $1 billion to a medical school. Not to name a building after herself, not for prestige or power. Instead, so that every current and future student at Albert Einstein's College of Medicine could attend tuition free. Tuition free for life. Let that land for a moment. This is what resource generosity looks like. This is the kind of world-shifting philanthropy that becomes possible when wealth is in the hands of someone with vision and values. Someone who understands that legacy isn't just what you leave behind, it's what you build forward. So ask yourself, what kind of future could you fund, birth, and bless if you allowed yourself to be that resourced? If you stop shrinking your financial desires to fit someone else's moral code? Overflow isn't just about what you could possibly donate someday. It's what you're already building every time you price bravely, receive fully, and trust yourself with more. And that song, the one blaming rich people for everything, catchy melody, gorgeous voice, dangerous message. It feels harmless, like a little nibble of satire. But music holds frequency. It bypasses logic and speaks directly to your cells, your subconscious, and your story of what's safe to hold, to have. And while you're snapping along, a deeper narrative is embedding itself. That wealth is corrupt, that overflow isolates, and that wanting more makes you complicit. You think you're laughing at a system, but instead your body is swallowing a poison pill. We cannot vibrate with shame and expect to attract overflow. We cannot resent what we desire and still hold it with ease. So let's strip it all down, past the projections, past the poison, past the shame, and break open what money really is and what it's here to do. The soul and science of money boils down to this. Money is neutral. It's a tool, a scalpel, a sword. You choose how to wield it. Money is an amplifier. If you're a jackass, you'll be a rich jackass. And if you're generous, more money means more generosity. Other people's money is none of your damn business. Mind your own gold and watch it grow. Wealth is not a zero-sum game. You getting rich does not take away from anyone else, but playing small might. Money wants to be in right relationship with you. Not someday, not after you fix yourself, now. And I've said it before, but I'm repeating it because this is the most important one. Money is energy, and energy is infinite. I know this is getting long, but let me add one more thing. If Trump and Elon have taught us anything, it's that being resourced without being rooted in integrity is a danger to democracy. We need more rebels with bank accounts, more healers with healthy margins, more visionaries who aren't afraid of financial power. Imagine what we could shift if we stopped fearing what money might make of us and start embodying what it has always been meant to amplify. Some expansion and reflection questions. Where have you unconsciously distanced yourself from wealth as a way to feel morally superior? What belief might be keeping you safe, but also small? Where are you still negotiating with your own enoughness? What would become possible if overflow felt safe in your body? What kind of impact can you create if you stopped fearing wealth and started partnering with it? What beliefs around wealth still feel noble, but are actually keeping you under-resourced and overextended? What one practice can you commit to this week to open your capacity to receive? Postscript. I dare you to stop moralizing your scarcity. I dare you to let wealth become a devotional act. I dare you to hold more, give more, receive more without apologizing for any of it. You don't have to prove your goodness through deprivation. You don't have to dismantle systems while scraping by. You get to be well-sourced, wildly generous, and deeply supported now. Profit is protest. So is receiving with open hands and a regulated nervous system. We're building new worlds over here, one sovereign profit at a time. Today's song of the day is Yes Coins by Tony Jones. Enjoy!